Hey guys, today I'm going to discuss how social media has revolutionized companies in terms of recruiting and job searching. Today it's really easy to post a job and to apply to a job because now you can do it all online. Recruiters and job seekers are now using sites such as LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. But for recruiters, one of the most popular sites has been LinkedIn. Um, LinkedIn is actually, really easy to learn about a job seeker, what they're currently doing, what company they're in, what their position is. Also, it's a great resource for you to learn about what the job seeker has done before. So it's sort of having access to your resume without actually reaching out to the candidate to get that resume. And it's been widely popular amongst recruiters. There was actually an article published last week that touched on that and really focuses on how LinkedIn dominates social media in sourcing and recruiting. It said that 94% of recruiters who use social media actually use LinkedIn. And you can tell that they do use other sites, but not as much as they use LinkedIn. Not only do recruiters use LinkedIn to search for candidates and contact candidates, but also to post jobs. I think it's become really easy for them to post jobs just because job seekers are now have the ability to follow companies using LinkedIn. So they can get updates of when that company has posted a new job. So it allows the job seeker to stay up to date with what's going on and if there were any new positions posted with their favorite companies. They also mentioned how Facebook and Twitter, even though they are used for recruiting and sourcing by recruiters, they are mostly used for brand building and generating employee referrals. With brand building, I can see how that has definitely a lot of power with Facebook and Twitter. I actually follow all of my favorite companies on Twitter, and I do see all of their updates regarding to their company culture. So they'll post pictures from company events to new hires. They'll also post links to their blog, and the blogs are great. I think it allows them to communicate with us, I mean with their customers and even potential employees. And one example from Groundswell that really stuck with me was the story of the vice chairman of product development at GM who created his own blog so he can communicate with all the loyal GM customers. And even though it didn't save GM from going bankrupt, it really opened the doors of communication with the company and all of their consumers and maybe even potential employees. So blogs are definitely great, and a lot of companies definitely are using that source of communication, and I think it's great because it gives you sort of an insight into what's going on with the company, any changes coming up, and they also like to post what they're looking for when it comes to potential candidates. So definitely a great resource to use. Um, they also mention here about generating employee referrals. I've definitely seen it a lot, especially via Facebook. A lot of my friends tend to share any openings using Facebook. So when they are told to share a new position opened in their company, I have noticed that a lot of people do that. And with Facebook, you tend to check it a little bit more often than LinkedIn. So it's definitely a great website to use if you want to generate more applications. Um, that actually reminds me of an article that I did read recently on the importance of social media skills for employees. It actually did touch upon a story of the CEO of Salesforce. He had an opening in his sales department and shared the opening with all of his sales employees. So he let them know to share it, that opening, in their social networks, and it turns out that they certainly did. Uh, his team posted 350 status updates on LinkedIn, reaching 160,000 professionals from 40,000 different companies. Overall, it yielded a 60% increase in employee submissions in just 1 week. So you see the power of sharing openings in Facebook or LinkedIn has definitely been a huge positive for companies. So a lot of companies know that their employees are really their best resource when it comes to sharing in social media. So not only do companies and recruiters have a lot of resources, but job seekers too. If anything, I think job seekers have a lot of resources to really depend on when it comes to job searching. So they have LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, but there's also this site called Glassdoor. It allows you as a job seeker to really view company reviews from former employees, as well as salaries and any interview material that a company might ask when you do have an interview scheduled. So again, as a job seeker, you definitely have a lot of resources to depend on. Facebook is good for referrals. Twitter and blogs are great to get an inside look of what the company is about and what their company culture is about as well. And then Glassdoor, again, a great resource. Kind of gives you the reviews about the company, what to expect if you do take a position with a company, any salary information if you want to know what type of salary you'll be getting with a specific position. Definitely a great place to check out for that kind of information. So that definitely, again, helps out both recruiters and job seekers, and I don't think anyone is definitely left out in this industry when it comes to social media. That's it. Thanks, guys.